What if we told you that the greatest library in the Americas wasn't made of books, but of knots? These aren't just random strings. They're a 500-year-old code that the Spanish tried to destroy. And right now, we're closer than ever to cracking it wide open. We're past hidden history. Let's dive in. Picture this. It's 1532. The Spanish arrive in Peru expecting to find primitive tribes. Instead, they discover the largest empire in the Americas. Roads stretching 25,000 miles, cities carved into mountains, engineering that still baffles us today. But here's what shocked them most. No writing, no books, no scrolls. How do you run an empire of 12 million people without a single written word? The answer was hanging right in front of them. Quipus, knotted cords that the Spanish dismissed as primitive accounting tools, so they burned them, thousands upon thousands. What they didn't realize? They were destroying the most sophisticated information system the Americas had ever seen. For 500 years, these surviving quipus have been archaeology's greatest puzzle. Why? Because each one is like a three-dimensional book written in a language we've forgotten. Look at this complexity. The type of knot matters. The color of the string matters. Even which direction you tie the knot changes the meaning completely. Imagine trying to read a book where the color red could mean gold, war, or sacred mountain, depending on whether you twist the knot left or right. That's what researchers have been facing for centuries. Most experts assumed quipus were just glorified calculators. Count the llamas, track the corn harvest, maybe record some taxes. Simple stuff. They were dead wrong. In 2005, anthropologist Gary Urton made a discovery that changed everything. He found a Spanish colonial document that perfectly matched a surviving quipu. Not numbers, not livestock counts, people, names, individual human beings recorded in knots and string. Suddenly, we realized quipus weren't just accounting tools. They were recording human stories. But the real bombshell came in 2017. Researchers proved that one quipu actually mirrors the structure of an ancient Inca epic poem. The knot clusters work like stanzas. The colors represent different characters. This wasn't bookkeeping. This was literature. The Incas were poets, and they wrote in 3 dimensions. So how does this incredible system actually work? Let us break it down for you. Every quipu starts with a main chord. Think of it as the spine of a book. Hanging from it are pendant strings, your pages. The position of knots tells you numbers. Top section, hundreds. Middle, tens. Bottom, units. It's like an ancient calculator built into every string. But here's where it gets fascinating. Colors aren't random. Crimson for emperors, gold for sun worship, black for death and endings. Each color unlocks a different category of information. And remember those twist directions? The direction you twist the knot changes its meaning completely. Twist it one way and it means received. Twist it the other way and it means owed. Every knot was a verb, a noun, an entire thought compressed into fiber. The masters of this system, called quipuca mayaks, were walking libraries. They could read these quipus by touch alone, updating them in real time as history unfolded around them. Now here's where this story gets really wild. In 1781, a descendant of Inca royalty named Tupac Amaru II launched the largest indigenous uprising in colonial history. How do you coordinate a rebellion across 2,000 miles of mountains with no written communication? You guessed it, quipus. Spanish archives reveal that Tupac Amaru's captured messengers carried knotted cords containing detailed battle plans, troop movements, and attack coordinates. These weren't just tools of empire anymore. They'd become weapons of revolution. The Incas were using their ancestors' code to fight back against their conquerors. But the most incredible discovery happened in 2023. Archaeologists found a quipu buried near Peru's Santa River, and its knot patterns align perfectly with sacred mountain peaks in the region. Some researchers believe it's actually a map to Paccaritambo, the mythical cave where the Inca people first emerged into the world. Every month, new breakthroughs bring us closer to fully understanding these incredible artifacts. Digital scanning, mathematical analysis, even AI pattern recognition, we're throwing everything we have at cracking this code. Because quipus represent something profound about human communication. They prove that writing doesn't have to mean ink on paper. It can be memory, texture, color, and space woven together into something entirely unique. When we finally decode these completely, we won't just be solving an archaeological puzzle. We'll be hearing the voices of millions of people who've been silent for 500 years. Their stories of love, loss, triumph, and rebellion, all preserved in knots that their descendants can barely remember how to tie. The Inca Empire fell, but their greatest achievement survived, hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to remember how to listen. What lost story do you think is locked in these ancient knots? Drop your theories in the comments below. And if you're obsessed with forgotten civilizations and hidden histories like we are, make sure to subscribe to Past Hidden History. Hit that notification bell, because every week we're uncovering the secrets that time tried to bury. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.